Hi all, Bill Greenberg with PhoneScholar.com. Today is Thursday, May 27th. I got a little long one today, but I think you're going to find it's well worth it. So stick with me, and we'll get through it all. New proposal would require ID to buy prepaid phones. This is a Senate bill. There's no House bill yet for it. But what they want to do is make sure to pass a bill that everybody has to show ID. The information would have to be kept by the carriers on file for up to 18 months after deactivation. Now this is in kind of response to Faisal Shahzad, who was the guy who attempted to blow up at Times Square. He was using a prepaid phone where there was no information given, obviously, because that's the way it is right now. Now the ACLU, of course, does have concerns about privacy. And they said, and I quote, "anonymous communications in a free society." And I'm going to talk about this in a second. But they do say, and it's true, whistleblowers, battered spouses, etc., those are the people who need to be anonymous and have these phones. Countries such as Australia, Germany, Indonesia, Japan, Malaysia, Singapore, Norway, Switzerland, Thailand, and South Africa already have laws like this in place, as do Texas, Massachusetts, and Pennsylvania here in the U.S. Now, here's my opinion on it. First of all, most of these terrorists have fake IDs, so they're not going to care about giving an ID. I would assume they have fake IDs. That's what they've been showing. Plus the fact that, remember, I worked in a Verizon wireless store, and now you're going to ask, it seems like the way this bill is stated, you're going to ask a person, a customer service or a salesperson, who's either making commission or doing something else, to now check someone's ID to make sure they're not a terrorist. I just don't see this happening. And in regards to what the ACLU wants, let me make sure. I want to make sure 100%. I do not make any light. I'm not making light of the fact that we're trying to catch terrorists. I think anything we can do to try to catch terrorists would be the perfect thing to do. I'm not sure this is the exact way to go about it. Plus the fact that the ACLU, with the anonymity and everything, that is absolutely true. But you know what? I don't think too many battered spouses are terrorists. So again, I understand the concept of this. I just think I hope it can work. I really do, and I hope, because they're doing this in these countries. Because to be honest with you, I think we have to tend, with everything that's going on, the way some of those people are thinking out there. We have to lose a little bit of privacy in order to protect ourselves. It's unfortunate, but I think that's part of the facts. So let's see what happens. The WWDC10 Worldwide Developers Conference is June 7th through 10th up in San Francisco. It's already been announced Steve Jobs is going to be the keynote speaker, which makes sense. This is an Apple convention, and he's going to probably be announcing, the huge speculation is the Apple 4G and the 4.0S operating system. That may or may not be available by mid-June. That's kind of the speculation for it. But three of the things that Apple does have to kind of focus on, and what the article talks about, is one is the iPhone versus the Droid. Now the new iPhone, just recently Android passed Apple in market share, 28% to 21%, but there are some factors behind that. Number one, Verizon has been pounding a 2-for-1 offer on their Android phones for a while now, so people are flocking to that because they're trying to save money. And two, the announcement of the fact of the rumors that the new iPhone is coming out has kind of halted the sales of the 3GS. Walmart put it on sale for $97, so I'm sure that's going to help out the numbers also. And the thing is that the one thing, meaning the third-party apps that the Android has right now and the 1 GHz processor are supposed to be addressed with the Apple 4.0. So we'll see what happens with that. Verizon Wireless versus AT&T is a little more problem for AT&T, not for Apple, obviously. Based on surveys from market analysts, they're predicting that if Verizon ever offers an iPhone, and I'm going to say, like I said before, because of all the Google and Android stuff that's going on, they have to do it quickly. But as much as 40% of the current AT&T iPhone customers could jump over to Verizon, which is huge. You're talking about 6 million subscribers, so that's a huge, huge amount for AT&T to lose just like that. So we'll see what happens. And they're also saying that up to 17% of the existing Verizon customers, when available, will upgrade to an iPhone or may go directly to an iPhone and pay for it. So And these according to analysts that are polling current Verizon customers and current AT&T customers. So we'll see what happens with that. iPad versus the netbook. Basically, and again, these are all based on surveys. When asked, when the iPad was announced in January, people who were going to buy a netbook, 30% bought the netbook without waiting for the iPad to come out. 30% waited and bought the iPad, and then 40% waited, saw what was going on, and then went ahead and bought a netbook. So it's kind of not the mind of people who want a netbook, because they do different things. But on the flip side, 44% of the U.S. consumers planning to purchase an iPad have purchased it. So again, I don't think they're going to have to be worrying about that. Okay, next thing I want to talk to you is a product that I've been involved with through a different company for a while. It's called Screenguard Foam Cleaning Spray. I just put a video on the website, and it's also under the products page of the website here. And I have to show this to you because it is an amazing product that not enough people know about. And if you go ahead, I put all the links on. This is the can of Screenguard Foam Cleaning Spray. What this does, it is a foam cleaner. So it's not liquid, it's a foam that literally will clean your phone. Now I'm going to try to get some glare here, so hopefully you could see some fingerprints, stuff like that. What I'm going to do, literally spray the entire phone. And we've sprayed thousands of phones like this. And since it's a foam, as you can see, it's already starting to kind of dissipate, and that's what will happen. If you look on the keys down here, it's starting to dissipate, and that's why it won't seep into or go into it. It would actually, if I left this going, it would probably completely disintegrate before it would have a chance to seep into the electronics. You use the free towel that's provided with it, a 15 by 15 towel. It's a 14.2 ounce can, and let me tell you, it lasts for a really long time. And then as you can see, and again, I'll try to get some glare. If you look at the video I have from Vegas that I'm in, you can really see it because they have professional cameras, and it's much better. And then if I touch it, there's no fingerprints. It does leave a protective coating on here. It is an amazing, amazing product, and you can use it for any electronics that's plastic. So you can use it for your LCD screens, you can use it for your plasma TVs, you can use it for cell phones, you can use it for iPads, iPhones, netbooks. Now, the only thing is, if you do have a plastic screen cover on it, you don't want to use it for that because the phone can't get it. It won't hurt it, but you'll have to replace that screen cover, the plastic, because the foam can get under that. And also we found out the Storm 2 for BlackBerry, it cannot be used on because they actually come with a second plastic screen that's already on there. And we found out we were having problems with that. It was getting under there. So it won't hurt the phone at all, but it will, you'd have to replace the screen, and those things are expensive. They're like $6-7 a piece. It can work on sunglasses. It works amazingly on sunglasses. It can work on small glass applications like glasses and camcorders, cameras, things like that. Because it does leave a protective screen, if you put it on a mirror or a windshield, it'll be on there. I've used it on the pleather in my car, and it's amazing, and I like it better than Armor All because it doesn't attract dust afterwards. It is a phenomenal product. It's available through Amazon.com. Right now it's $16.95. Plus $6.95 shipping, but if you send an email request, and again, the link is all on the website, and under the products page, if you send an email request to blogquestions@phonescholar.com, we'll go ahead and send you a $5 rebate. So go ahead and check it out. It is just a tremendously amazing product. I put all the links to the website, to the Amazon site. You take a look at the video that I did in Vegas, and it really will blow you away. We're also, if you want to buy it by the case, we offer discounts, and if you want to sell or distribute it, we're looking for that also. So check it out. I think you'll find it is an amazing, amazing product. Lastly, under categories, Barnes & Noble is launching an iPad app. Why not? You know, everybody says, you know, aren't they afraid that they're going to be competing themselves against the Nook? As I explained yesterday, they make a ton more money by renting out their network and doing that way than selling their actual product. So they're good for them. Apple passes Microsoft as world's biggest tech company. Big dealing for those. This is going back to the Mac versus PC people. And basically it's based on amount of stock, dollar amounts of stock that's out there. And Apple now has $222 billion worth of stock, where Microsoft has $219 billion. Just to give you an idea, ExxonMobil is the largest at $279 billion worth of stock. So just there you go. iPhone 4G prices are revealed. It's just predictions from a guy that's an Apple watcher that is really into this, and he's saying the 32 gigabyte is going to be $199 and the 64 megabyte is going to be about $299, and it's going to be available mid to late June. And then lastly, Holiday Inn is trying a new program where you can use your smartphone to skip check-in and use as a room key. And all you do is you flash your, you get all the information on your smartphone. You confirm it, and then you can skip check-in, go right to your room, put your smartphone in front of the key, in front of the room thing, and the sensor, and it'll open up for you. So I'm sorry again for the length. Remember, everything that you need is on www.phonescholar.com. Have fun and have a great day.